not much for so many of you. But it's all I have, I'm sorry. And this is for you. Just enough to go around. Here. Here I am.
You're always feeding those things. How many times must you be reminded? It's New Year's Eve tonight, and we need firewood now. Get to work. I want a big pile of firewood when Lena and I get home.
Look at them waiting for more food. Go away. And don't ever come back.
Anya!
I'm sorry.
We're going shopping for the new year, and you'd better have every piece of wood the proper length and some of it stacked neatly by the stove and make sure it's dry.
Yes, let's go, Mother. I want you to buy me candy.
Anything you'd like, but remember, I don't have much money, my sweet child.
And can we look in the shop windows, too?
If that's what you'd like.
Oh, it'll be such fun.
Soon it's New Year's, the world will celebrate, but for me, nothing changes. Like the stars in the heavens, each day is just the same, all alone with my thoughts of a life that doesn't change. So the day goes, always chores that must be done, but for me, love's a stranger. But for me, it's a life without a happy home. But for me, it's a life of working all alone. What is the new year to bring? Will there be a change for me? What is the future to be? Oh, if I could only see. Soon it's New Year's, the world will celebrate, but for me, nothing changes. Unlike the snowflakes, two never are the same, but for me, it's a life full of days that never change. How the day goes, always chores that must be done, but for me, love's a stranger. Others share in a world full of laughter and delight, but for me, it's a life full of working day and night. What is the new year to bring? Will there be a change for me? What is the future to be? Oh, if I could only see. Soon it's New Year's, the world will celebrate, but for me, if I could only see.
Huh? Huh? What are you doing out in the forest this time of year and in a snowstorm?
Good afternoon, soldier.
I'm Captain Rostov of the Queen's Army. And now I'll bet you're lost. You must have wandered off the trail and can't find your way home.
But I'm not lost, Captain. I'm just gathering firewood.
Firewood? But this is almost a blizzard. What kind of a devil of a mother would send you out in this alone?
My mother didn't send me. I don't have a mother.
Sorry. I shouldn't have said what I did. You really have no mother? Oh, don't tell me it was your father who told you to come out here and gather firewood. Would he be so cruel?
I have no father either. My father's dead.
Oh, I feel truly sorry for you. It sounds to me as if there's no one in the world to take care of you. Well, we'll change that, little sweetheart. I'll help you gather firewood.
That's very kind of you, Captain, but you don't have to.
I know I don't. But it's been too many years since I've done anything gallant for a young lady.
Thank you, kind Captain.
Only old soldiers and poor little orphan girls have to work outside in weather like this, and on New Year's Eve.
Did you come here to get some firewood, too?
No, I'm here to find a fir tree for a very selfish girl. It has to be a certain height and a perfect shape.
It does? Can she really be that selfish?
She happens to be the queen.
Her Majesty? Her Imperial Majesty?
There's only one, and she expects me to find the most perfect fir tree in the forest for her.
What for?
Tomorrow is New Year's Day, the beginning of a whole new year. And the palace will be full of guests. They will bring presents from all over the world for the queen. Presents of gold and silver and beautiful dolls hung on the tree, all for the queen.
But are you saying that she plays with dolls even though she's the queen, Captain?
And why shouldn't she? Most little girls play with dolls, and Her Majesty is a little girl about the same age as you.
But I haven't played with a doll in a very long time.
I can believe that. Here you are, working as hard as a grown woman. But the queen has never worked. She doesn't know how hard it can be.
I guess her mother and father won't let her work.
Her Majesty has no mother or father. They died a long time ago, and that's why she is now the queen.
No mother or father? Then that means that Her Highness is an orphan, as I am.
That's true. I suppose our queen can be called an orphan, although I've never thought of her in that way.
The poor girl.
I'd say the poor queen. Because she is the queen, no one can teach her anything or help her learn what is good and what is evil.
Captain, I have a good idea.
You do?
Yes, I know where there's a beautiful fir tree, the most beautiful fir tree in the world. May I lead you to where it is?
Oh, by all means, take me there.
Isn't it the most beautiful fir tree you've ever seen?
Oh, it's just what I've been looking for.
Please take it then, as a present from me to the orphan queen. It's beautiful. I love this fir tree.
Your Majesty.
Your Highness.
Please excuse me, Your Majesty.
Please excuse me, Your Highness,
You're
but
both
I have
making too much noise. Let me enjoy the candy. Well, now what do you want?
Your Majesty, forgive me, but it's time for your lessons.
Before they begin, I have a document to sign, Your Highness.
I have something to write again?
Your Highness, this is extremely important. I must have your decision.
Decision about what?
The person caught stealing bread from the royal bakery. You have a choice: to let him go by granting him a pardon, or to punish him by having him crush rocks from the royal roadway.
P-A-R-D-O-N. P-U-N-I-S-H. Punish him, that's what I've decided.
Aha.
But, Your Majesty, you didn't count your fingers correctly.
I certainly did. Do you dare tell me I made a mistake?
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z. I make beautiful letters, don't I?
You write beautifully, Your Highness. Now, Your Highness, tell me the answer. 6 times 6 is...
I'm not interested.
But, Your Highness...
You're always marking my answers wrong. People like to think I'm right all the time.
But, Highness...
And furthermore, no matter what you say, I am right all the time.
But sometimes when you're right, you're wrong.
Hold your tongue. I can have you crushing rocks for the royal roadway.
You're always right, then.
6 times 6 is 3. Any objections?
No, you're absolutely right, Highness.
7 times 8 is 10.
A wonderful answer, Highness.
3 times 3 is 100. What do you think of that?